It's the NFL on EA Sports, and this one features the Saints' reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Saints and
out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Here we go, set! Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Able to shake him off, eluding the pressure right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Here we go, here we go!
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got some space here. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll look to throw here. And he fends him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in.
Warriors 70, come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. Still going. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Ready, ready?
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great. Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he enters his final weekend as the league leader in rushing yards.
Set!
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
79 Bronco. Check go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Ready.
They go with Cunningham. Stays on his feet. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave from 13 yards out. Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Ready. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Set up. Hut.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. On play action, they'll throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
70 Rangers. 7. Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Gets around him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready, ready.
And he works free. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Street, street. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
Got it. Ready? Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Set.
Cunningham. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
Come 19. Come 19. Let's go now.
Looking to throw.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Set up.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
Set, go.
And bulldozing his way through.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it
Let's go,
at the
let's go, let's
44.
go.
And now they're in the hurry up.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Michael Dana.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Let's go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for it.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That escapes the sack. Being chased out left.
Now he's into the clear again.
And finally marked down at the 23. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Set.
Here's Cunningham. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Now 2nd and 9.
Set, ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Chris Olave.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught at the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Quick throw to Olave.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Set up. Ready.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second
19,
down.
Lion. Ready. Hut, hut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
Hurry.
And down he
Hurry,
goes,
hurry.
taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Panther 11. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
18. Set.
They run with Cunningham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
That's his 8th.
Here we go. Set. Set up.
A little juke. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
7 Pirates. Check go.
2nd and 5. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
The 20, fighting through it. He's got space.
He will have the first down and a bit more.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Ready, set. Let's go.
On first down, Cunningham. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Come on.
Again, Cunningham here on the ground. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ready.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now a give right side. It's Cunningham. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Hurt. Go street. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Staying on his feet, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respect.
Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites.
Okay, ready. Go.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
155 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Shut up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Saints,
they earned one final victory and finished the regular season at 13-4.
and now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a divisional round game in 2 weeks' time.
Buddy, you ready? Door the casket wasn't closing, buffer. Wait. Check out. Bro, how do I do this? Yeah. Just guys, pray you for life. Just you women, bro, they trying. Yeah, buddy. Little buddy.
pride. So when I say I really love it, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. To these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the South on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jumping up a pump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay count to the sound. On the floor to the cut to build. That with my plan till I start to heal.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching G's ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag. Listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones notice me go riding for his 53. I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga. Try luck. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as seen his head squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I caught you red-handed. Red lips on some that ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing. Cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do, what would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do, what would you do to you? Tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose?